was a formal good afternoon, Embra Original TV. And so, Mrs. So, and I when you go swa, or Shemidi Yakosia, Asabia, Asumeni, and net ya sign a share, the yo was so about Quince, and then Mino and sign in share bill. My yambo, a year the police service are a war cast one and important more. Last 2 weeks, who say your program be almost say, we are Bema, oh, nobody the whole count, not Obama no Irano. Once last week, yes, last 2 weeks, I think, yes, our program no Endra, I better just say, yeah, the encophobia, acco a year quarter, yeah, do more echo a year prison for false or fake news into no, yeah, that swap for the police, war, I think so a central region thereabouts, and almost say, yeah, Jumedi be say ya or money a DH na almost because apart from saying comfort can news much no, I think that we took up the issue and na ye day a year program 2 weeks ago. Was Jumedi so intendra a year court issue ni by court sentence ni by no na I say ye who said Jumedi aye dino a year a my so I mean we live you or banana states. There are rules and regulations. Ewo mayimu ha nti obi mo entimi nkwohye kukuamu embo mutim se ne obi bibia yera ene ne be ma yera na nipa bepu ombepu omo twetwe nkofo bag ni omusika ni omo mobile phones nti na think say ya applauded the police and then the security personnel na ewo sa potemu ho no and then the court judge kwa or sentences ankofo no so no yeda ase I mean ya ma etwesude bi ba sina be nya obi akeka sorry a no mudi eye sebe ensamfon ewo oman Ghana mu ene me ne wo kasa e de afa eye adwuma esem ho bibia anya ya owi ase se wako school awie na wako bresunya de Ghana this one to dey different no wo be sunya de ma wo hu se wo sunya de ankasa na wo be wie school a wonim se me qualify and I said before crowd be school, unim say me we school as I say me koye adwuma we na obi eti baby na osi debi o qualified dem so ye ma wadwuma enye de enye e very frustrating enti no ene ye kasa e de afa nurses for ni midwives for omo ebi mo ha ya ma omo adwuma ye ba ye ntu omo ka ebi nso omo time aso so omo national service omo wie omo hu so omo course omo ba o ebi nso awie school graduate for omo ehwe say yem post omo yesi clearance bi Ministry of Finance and maye nti ebi tnefie since 2021 for the past 3 to 4 years otifie ono nso awako school awie intene no yedi nkita ho be kai Monday enso eto ye nyina no omo ekofam groups are wo dey rotational nurses and midwives ye wo graduates, unemployed nurses, yeah, one on posting nurses, all the nurses and midwives for no, omo komu hu bom or ye check a the petitioner hodo echo parliament and no mushe ni say omo the speaker of parliament. It be the sound komono, ye ne nurse for be was student no mo ebedi nkita ho ye share there need the real issue. Ye be Ministry of Health near normal kokasa because ye ni say enkane no eya na IMF the quota to say my yemfa obia wo adwuma me ma ban fa obia wo adwuma but almost say this IMF na ye koye no bibi sa ensi enti edien e na stop aban ni say one na omawie school no ontimi impost to omo na ya tekra ye bufuo ni say wo ska ukita 5,000 is it 50,000 or 100,000 ukotua ma obi ewo allegedly ukotua eno de ye post to na obi ono wawie school no kofa se sika no we no da kotua komobi and then some sisi ye ni nurse for ena edin kita ho omo posting omo unpaid allowance ni nyina no ye ka bomo ewo dwumede so yentwe ho tew ne yemra ye ba ye be koso edin komo edi afa nurses for any midwives for yem post omo wa ye post omo so a ye ntu omo ka for about 9 months ni nyina ye be edin kita ho yentwe ho ne yemra sisi a Mzafo ya da se watumi atwen ye na yakwaba oguso ahwen semesisi ewo original TV so ene se na medi kan eka ye no ye hwe anesefo a omawie school a omunya baabi a omukwakoye adwuma ye se hospitals ahode wo Ghana ha kra nesefo ni so iti WHO ratio no kra no Ghana ha ye ndi so but we have thousands and hundreds of nurses and midwives omu ewo fia omunya adwuma enye omunya omu posting ene sankomo no na ye di ewo ha edi enti na omunya posting is it because hospitals no endorse nti emu asi is it because aban no eni sika so form a obetue omu what is the real issue on the grounds ye ne analysis for yi ebedi kita ho ye wie so a ye be Ministry of Health ne ahwasa ye ne omo kasama afon so ebedi kita ho na answers aye owo maye no eno so ode atudwa ema obi anso atibi it over studio there ena me wo necessary am enim de so mo de ade na mo de gumukomo ye venese thermometer ana ma ye venese ade na gumukomo na mo de check ye ho na ede
Sphygmometer. Sphygmometer.
Boy but oh inti my immediate right aye national president edema rotational nurses and midwives association Amable Kwame Jr. right and after no madam for Vicentia Owusu Asari also Greater Accra Regional Press and Information Secretary Rotational Nurses and Midwives Association and sana Greater Accra Regional PRO and also half for Rotational Nurses and Midwives Association at J Toku Emmanuel. Nurses for medium so no manya posting and some baby mama kwaba.
Yes,
it's Monday mo call work ni bi.
Yes, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday and I'm call work no. Mommy and say nyina call bi. Most of how partners, I'm certificate president, more how partners.
Okay, so we are rotational nurses, as you mentioned. And if you say rotational nurses, we are nurses that have graduated from the various institutions.
Why? Okay. Say what's why? And yes,
okay, so we completed our training as professional nurses and midwives.
Professional nurses, okay.
And we've been posted to undertake our national service.
Okay.
So before you have your PIN or your license to practice, you have to finish with your national service. So we completed in 2022.
Okay.
But we started our national service in 2023. So we are 9 months into our national service. That is what we call rotation.
Okay.
With the nurses, ours is rotation. Unlike the national service personnel that are called national service. So
okay, so when you come to the nursing now, and I say health workers,
with nurses is rotation, doctors is housemanship.
Okay, I get it. It's more than a rotation, which means some more national service. Okay, to impose your mom as in real employment.
No.
Oh, okay. International service allowance no na mo kwaya maji.
Yeah.
I see. So for 9 months. Your mama allowance name. Okay, and I will say mutina fear a year before I start my national service. Is that the norm? And I'm then kakra.
Okay, so that is the norm. It's not up to a year, but you have to wait for your result to be released. Your details to be processed before you can start your national service. So it was more than about 7 to 8 months before we started, and that process was to wait for our results.
Okay.
So that's the normal process.
All right. Mr. Shama member also now you Greater Accra the press and information. Oh wow, more press and information I must have PR. That's said you want money abre some by your part. Yeah, share who there say as mono also who can wanna post your money. Also your national service. It's work now quiet who personally now person abaning your wedding.
Make work no for your salary. Yeah, for 9 months. And I scanning by. And I home to say, Obehakoye Juma, Bosomenku, Ewa Brian Tiauka. Into work now, your coin was for purposely for them to pay us.
As asking for the rotational nurses, no more purpose. Some they call work and it's more 9 months allowance na emba, you know. Yamfa Emma. But money Ministry of Health and any. I mean, Kasa Martina say more discuss what are they telling you off cameras?
Okay, so we've not had any engagement with Ministry of Health. We wrote letters to them severally to tell them of our challenges and we would like to meet them, but they've not responded to all our letters. We released a press statement still seeking for the attention from them. Still, they didn't respond to us, and that is why we took it onto the street. Yes, to present the petition to them on that regard. So the day we submitted the petition, that was on the Tuesday, the PRO of the Ministry of Health, he verbally told us that he has received our petition and they will work on it.
Okay, so more petition, Ministry of Health, Parliament,
and then the Ministry of Finance.
Okay.
So the petition was just to seek for our hard-earned monies. And he told us at the premises that they've actually submitted our data to Ministry of Finance. So Finance have to release their clearance before they pay us. And they have done their part by sending their data and they are waiting for a response. So they will continually engage them.
Okay, so it's now as pushing the blame to the Ministry of Finance.
Yes,
now.
But the thing is, that has been the excuse. Because with our seniors who completed the rotation before we joined, they had the same problem. They have to finish their national service 3 months after, before their monies came. And some of them are telling us that when their monies were paid, they were not paid full.
Bit by bit.
No, like not bit by bit. One time payment. So if yours come and it's just paid for 5 months, that is it.
That's what you get.
Yes.
Regardless of how many months or whatever you served.
Yes. And some are still not received their monies. I mean, those who have just who finished last year still have not received their money. And when they too were working, somewhere 7 months, they wrote to the ministry. Ministry reassured them that they are working on their allowances, just as he told us that he has already sent our data to Ministry of Finance. The same thing he told them as at then, at 7 months, at 9 months, at 10 months, till they completed with their money. So with that information he has given us that he has actually contacted the Ministry of Finance and is waiting, we know it's just one of those reassurances.
Ima Mayambra also PRO. Intino some more rotation this year. Time July and I'm be into after more rotation or more expect to say be employed by the government Anna.
Yes, and the expectation.
Any more expectation. No, no matter who baby.
And no, you bit my can say, see, I knew your fate.
Okay.
Because on movie 2020 no crown. Almost down into 2020, 2021, and 2022. It's no, yeah, the enemy of fate now. Yeah, allowance crown, yeah, come to think of, say, you be posted. Then the idea for say yeah, we are interested in the allowance.
It tell me visit my member was so now your I mean, so we then am copy. I saw call hospital, right?
Yeah.
With your own transports. Come be farm
there.
So where then am copy? How are you coping?
And only dear copy no. Make us say
and I'm call hospitals now. Munya tips.
Yeah, bio. Ube kwa the crown no stress how be come no. They coming to the coping no. Yeah, brepa. Especially yeah man one kasa we need here yeah bre obekwa ejuma ejane kra obedi ebe yede ezo bekwa ka share patient say ondidi no num na edru ba wo na wo she wo mo enu na yeah rent be brief fetire ye be post wa to e bia wo fi kumase ye do beto akra ko for idua o rent efiera etete o it is can no kwajo awo for ho omo so no sabi e bia omonso mo bre ansa no mama uskani na nte ba ne sa e ma woda kra wontimi enda wonya asumje nti e bre pa enu nti na ye koye demonstration say omunti ayeka no.
Right. I mean, take me through a normal day. Into who hospital by and you are not allowed to mention the name of the hospital.
No.
You are not allowed, but
we are allowed, but sometimes for.
Okay, it's a cry has right.
Yeah.
It's mo kwa adwuma mo ye ne nurse bia I mean qualified nurse at your hospital ho.
Yes.
It's working hours at time by.
So we run every shift, morning, afternoon, and night shift. Yes. So today I went for morning shift. I went 7:30 and I closed at 2 p.m. So tomorrow I'll be going for another morning shift again. And it's just like any other nurse on the ward. We do every nursing task. If, excuse me to say, if you come to the hospital, who is not a health professional, even if you are a health professional and you come and meet me on the ward, you know that I'm a staff nurse. Because there is no difference between me and then the staff nurse. I mean, she has just been posted and she's on the payroll system. Actually, I have concern, me personally, I'm concerned about the employment issues as well. Because in 2-3 months, I'm going to finish my service and I'm going to be unemployed. Right. Why were we asked to do this national service? It's for us to gain the skills in the nursing, yes, and experience. But here is the case: you gain the skills for 1 year, and as it stands now, we the rotation nurses can actually do all nursing processes confidently. But we are going to stay home for 2-3 years. So we've learned the skills, gain it, go and stay at home and forget about it. And when there's chance for you to be employed after that 3 years, 4 years, there is no training again. Right. You are just posted to go and work, and that is it.
It's even dangerous to the patient.
Very, very dangerous to the patient. Our seniors 2020 is at home, so now it's been 3 to 4 years now, and we are also finishing. We hope that before we end, there will be a system that allows the posting for all badges, because when it comes to the hospital, there are a lot of gaps. I mean, patient to nurse ratios. Right. We are even overworked in the hospital. We are not even paid, are even overworked because there are no staffs on the ward. So there are small space that all these numbers that are back at home can actually be posted. So that is one of our hope, despite we not being paid today.
You know, at least.
Our future problem, that's in 3 months to come, will be unemployment. And we hope that it wouldn't get there. There should be a system that will take care of that, that when you are done with your service, you get a chance to utilize your skills that you've gained.
I'm told, sir, allegedly, some of your colleagues now, we rotation to me experience.
So we are not done with our rotation. But with our seniors who are done with their rotation, they are saying that they know some of their colleagues who they completed school with, and they are unemployed and their colleagues are on the ward working. So I think
that allegation.
I have personally not, I don't know anyone.
Right.
But speaking to the graduate unemployed, they might have those, the right answers to those allegations.
Okay. Go ahead, Kakasa.
Na me pese me kan.
Aya na wa hwe camera we, na wa ka hwe camera we.
Na me pese me kasa fa the history behind this rotation thing.
Right.
On say first no, na rotation no, na enye necessarily NSS, say national service thing.
Right.
Na e can training no ho. Into no, wo ye rotation na wo je the same student allowance na wo je wo school no.
First, which is how many years ago?
Which is, like 15 years ago.
Okay.
And we rotation in student allowance and na those days nobody says you teacher be and I say nurse in the back pay. It's in the back pay and say we rotation now. We see can only down to your student allowance. Right. National rotation is can no dey buy and no be back after service.
Okay, it's now no depending on a student allowance.
Rational ne say nka wo nyina na wo depending on student allowance. No mu twa o mu change system no. What I say for 1 or 2 reasons. Omo ye ne say na omo de ko share NSS ase. Na omo student allowance no that means we rotation na
national service allowance.
The problem is say e was an komode ye ko share NSS, they say normal university NSS no, say na be a monthly bia no. Now 871 aba.
It's a momo there, is it different from NSS because now say you tell almost you release your funds and now when you now can open our funds in my no.
Omo de nyina akọhye ni omo de rotation so akọhye NSS no. But ye no ya koye say training colleges no. Omo chemu mienu na omo de bia hye under Ministry of Health. Okay. That means ye no our payments no yen yakatua no Ministry of Health and the Ghana Health Service na be carbon. Sort out. Okay. But if oba yen call for no mo university, a degree in nursing direct no. They are under NSS because they went to university. So it's NSS pays them. Omuti omo kat said no omuti NSS personnel on the kind of pepe.
Right.
It's in the end, they're not going to say that means, you try allowance now, you allowance during the service in it. Or see at the com and the first hour 1 year, no money, I send on my bit or my bit car, at their own time, and I said, time I will be. Oh, it's a no alcohol problem, and yes, idea they should. Or money to say in NSS, no, now be a kind of month, Okojo 871. Say, oh, you can use this to survive, which may depend also.
Right.
I copy tama ubewie.
Okay.
But for 1 or 2 reasons, omunya nesa nunti because postings no random. It will be me fi Kumasi near post to Accra. Be me fi Western region near post to
right.
It's a northern region.
Right.
Okwa o rent. Utilities.
Ni nyina ya
feeding fi ni nyina ya woka. Nti we need strong parents
be. Na say hospitals ni bi wo nursing quarters e ma mo bi ntine.
Oh, there be no crash staff.
Staff no crash so mo. Beba director so bet to be I mean PRO for Ministry of Health my na ye no emisa no questions be e pese ye bisa no. Na Zoom so abrante ba ko no ye graduate unemployed nurse. Ono so be join o Zoom na no edi nkita ho e wo dwumedie so oba Zoom na wa prompt me na no edi nkita ho. Omo den de ono no wa wie ni service. But say ye posting no it will be service no and na otifie one of why dey aka mo 3 months right aka 3 months and na ombe we almost 7 ebia na eyo bi esi na say miracle bi esi na omatumi aye omatumi e dey amomo wo say staff no nursing quarters and staff no kran so
na mo rotation ye dey encounter bi kra
it say dey o to be to say ebia wo fi north near the back to be to say Accra wo na say we look for accommodation and will be transportation and ebia okay ye kwa one so na ye ne PRO de ma Ministry of Health ewo oman Ghana mu ye ne no endi enkita ho ora Isaac Ofeba ewa homa no so. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Mbachari wa papo mo to say.
Anyanya domo na apom so.
Right, ye ho ye pa. Ye da se waje bre e dia ma ye go straight to a point. Rotational nurses foi almost 9 months. Normal allowance my. Na ya normal allowance no e fam ho e Ministry of Health. Me pacho date na nya medu o account to me.
Yo, edi kan me 5 days so e check for. Na na e check ni say e pempi no. Se na mu di kan kan no no kwe. Omo akatia e Ministry of Health. Na ya forward the Ministry of Finance. A Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Finance remind a current say yeah just in between this period to this time. Na I reflect you on my council. Na omo akoyi omusika.
Right.
Last year, maybe this year, but aban betia omo kano or 12 months ni nyina boom. Ebi nya 9 months. Omo I say for 3 months, 9 months no nya 9 months. Bebi a wo be ya kodo no na ehwa akatia aba. Akoye say challenge be between the clearance of those rotational nurses. Ni Ministry of Health. And ya transia kan ho asema ma sesia ye warishe mu se enche Ministry of Finance be issue clearance. Na omo asha se omo benya omo sika. Omo extra 6 months benya 6 months. Na every hoko no busum bia no na ya chia odi ama. Eno ho asem na ye betimi aka ne sese.
Nese ne awokan de mo as Ministry of Health no mo ma mo part. It's a more Ministry of Finance na eomotimi a clear omo ansa na sika na kogu omo account mo sa na meti asem.
Sir me cancer Ministry of Health ye ho afri mu na ye di brem no ekoto Ministry of Finance so now I'm not being fair because it's a continuous process. So a free deck so a big deck so a cordon deck no so I was say you need to consult, you need to follow up. And in some negotiations na say si akoko so ni ahwe kwan a any da ye betimi anya sa clearance no na ya timi ati omuka and it's a system na ye follow no and I be able to persuade way but we hope and believe say
okay, so another issue on my raising is with their backlog, you know. So most started say move to ya. For now, mu oyi 9 months but some started pay backlog na a bit me ba 5 months a bit me ba less than the month mu oyi no is it solvable sa issue no and I said that's how I say
obia osi wa yeduma 9 months aye ntia nika another wa 6 months aye ntia nika e be dey no be hu say ye check ya 6 months then you know your assumptions.
Okay.
Last year, last year no. Almost can be ban no. Nyina ba boom. Omo extra 6 months. Omo nya 6 months continuously na every 6 months na cheno bosum bia na aba. But sikano obia de enya de obia de betumi akam. Obia de ntimi kam sa because it is calculated for 1 year.
Okay.
And 1 year no kwa. So omo chama when look at the number of months whatever. Now, the person who was almost 9 months now, it was 1 to quite. No, the no officer because I didn't watch media can tell a 3 month number. Yeah, tracked by the approval of the administrator. It will be now we are the man. The administrator no approve say why you money for 12 months. And yeah, there was something you can start for 12 months.
Okay.
Let you hear not a charm to quantum me come on no me hope you want. In a bed then I can say next month ending. Now me sorry, Banama coffee and me sorry, remember. But from what system no more year juma for the 12 months no obi anya ne sika.
Okay,
it's let's say in as much as say I didn't know amantem.
Right.
Na we say ye tuamo.
Right.
Yes so e kan yen. Me ye nipa osu ye nipa.
Right.
It is a company say o ye juma na akacha ni my dan ka TNT feeding ni sa ni amanya mani de. When you ye gitu mu say ye wa huhuhum.
Right.
Et ye no na e hwe yen kan say sadia ye nye ni ntem. Yenye ni ye se na be ya omu betinya avoid this situation no.
Okay. All right.
But say ye be ka say edu say ye be chance kana obi de be ka mu de inu anya no kwesa da.
All right. Or it's know your assumptions. Okay. Yembra posting. Yenim say what time near limited into your body to the amount. Yembra posting. Ebi mu kire say since 2020 omu rotation. Omu 80 so we have 2020, 2021, 2023. Omo da so e wo fia omo nya adwuma enyeye wona me ni omo studio ne say aka 3 months no omo rotation no end but I no cry they don't want to even think about it because omo nim say omo colleagues omo die money mu no e wo fie people posting no den na sequence yentimi posting next foi because enim say hospitals no omo swapa ye kan WHO ratio no cry ye nso into what are they doing at home yentimi post omo.
Yo, make sure say free WHO ratio now the buy no.
Right.
SARS ratio now WHO for the buy no na enye authentic, enye standard. Omo the Ghana Health Service na ye omo statistics, omo the research.
Okay.
Na ye wo Kofanochi Teaching Hospital wo ho. Ye wo teaching hospital be wo ho ye wo Christian Health Facility say chat. Omo so wo ho, omo afata for nyina nka omo statistics na be ye no. Eti udi Ghana Health Service yeah, they are correct.
Okay.
But udi start phoning you be count now say udi yeah we are high above the ratio.
Okay. All right.
But also what you say.
Me tell
about recruitment. Ye form afibia etimi be portal for nurses anja e 3 times. Just said quota na ye nya no na so. E do ho 15,000. E do ho 16,000. E do ho 7,000. Na ya nya. Ye nya then it was say ye kre. But let's look at 2020. 2020, now omu badge no mu over 30 to 40,000.
Right.
And 30 to 40 no so yen shemu ha.
Okay.
Also say your private institutions.
Right.
Omu admissions now. They don't have quotas for those things. Omu admissions. Degree, diploma, certificate. And public institutions so 30,000. At the end of the month, no, at the end of the year, no, control licenses now. We have over 40,000, 45,000 nurses that are ready for posting. And it's a post you more. Not say if I say, unya clearance. Would you say, sir, private public institutions, unfana jumana? And yes, I
right.
Yes, far boom. It's a boy one in trenches. Sir, 45,000, no one 50,000 clearance. Ultimately got and so 40,000 in the year and you're the form. It's a process media. found. Send a bear. Benya anensifo adodo nyomu ye papa. So because anensifo tani pa kono no nyomu a number of policies ago akwanmu a started say initiated those policies. Send a bear betting open the bracket to be able to say betting recruit more nurses into the system. One, upgrading of health facilities to polyclinics.
Okay.
Upgrading of cheap compounds. Say upgrading your polyclinics to hospitals. Now, see, agenda 111 hospitals. We hope that before the end of this year, it's only friends of a board over 2 boa.
No,
and we can reassure them, say, we'll clear those backlog.
Okay, are you saying, sir, one almost say no? So, from 2020 up to 2023, no, there was some sort of posting. There's a number so that you can't post all of them at a go.
2020, I can say there have been some level of postings, except the 2021.
Okay, so 2021 to 2023.
Let me put something in your bracket. Say, your mommy clearance for 15,000.
Right.
Now, me buy no 2019 for an ewo. Now 2019 for na ewo no. Omudodo ya 7,000. This me work clearance 15,000. Me transfer 7,000 2019 for now. Make nyako back to Minister of Finance. Na go chomu say 2019 for now 70 clearance na manya no. Me timi fa edumo ana. Ebasa no why extend it to 2024 na ewo no. Ye di kwa they have a criteria and a list about hologram eka ho. Eti obi asa clearance no kan no ni din ni number bi aka ho. Eti enya dia onya clearance ne from Minister of Finance ultimate Minister of Health no aka say manya clearance 50,000 ti meti nya select ni pa me person oba kwa ye adwuma.
Okay.
Because of the list now ye di call Minister of Finance no. Eba obi din ewo ho. The hologram number the bi bia wo ho. Eti untimi ka say wo sisa.
Okay.
That leads to my next question. Are you aware, sir, there are certain people who are on outfits where they collect illegal monies and post these students?
Yet, time bia and I challenge say, open me back to the office, say, Asimas here, Jimisika. Up to today, I myself have been on several platforms, Makasa, say, but office never cut Asimas here, Jimisika. Let me tell you. Say even say hologram ne ba you say kwaku mesa bi wom but just what ye
me tell pa
kwaku mesa eye den ya family nurse
right
and the area go fa be na obi akosha wo be na say wo so pentem na akofie na obi wom na wo akoma ne bibi wo be dia it is illegal. Government does not approve that. Ministry no so enya dia almost so sa anya man so. And so over chance can work ministry can send mommy receipt. You just cannot more. I receipt mommy. But I am telling you, say hologram no ba obi adini ni no maka ho. Eti untimi ka say o yi obedience ho na o yi obi different the makoshe ho. There should be a reason. If there any fan no ni ho wetu kwan. Let me give you a scenario. Just recently, and about Minister of Health have opened a clearance and Obi issue different statement to me. Any clearance last year, now 7,000. Any year 5 year. If I know, if 2,500, I for no money system, almost to quite.
Okay.
It because further studies. And the clearance may expire because near dear to one mom. And you know, you go back to Minister of Finance. This clearance, the money that a career budget to a Minister of Finance budget. And the moment extensions. Instead of Mukoyana or Munihono, the next badge, 2,500, the free salaries, no near castle. We are able to put those people on set.
Okay.
And then because we are, letterhead, no scan here, or you have to give us all the issues, some form of statement.
All right.
So, BC, Obi Pharmaceutical Pascal Premiums and Metina Fawa Dimamwa. The Ministry of Health disassociates itself from sex practices.
Okay. So some rotational nurses are in the studio. I mean, yeja mawakono. And then assurance now or more allowance. Miss Ofe, wouldn't say I mean the system is hot. and 9 months yenti omuka de chale you know be
Chief Director Alhaji Hafiz Adams I thought that I'm for feel sir Saniba ye nurse in you Saniba eka I health practitioners who he's so passionate with some of these issues. Now, no, I'm obey Omudi or Saniba ye petition in command no. Now we're meeting or giant meeting or postponing meeting or FRK Commission of Finance. Or farm say and myself. I put myself in their shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, you to move so omuko rented then. If I will be tia can you transfer to call it region. I got trying to region hold on yeduma. Now I call high then. Obenya scan way.
All right. Inti assurance spend more but your time.
Because a process in
right.
Ye best from ye name Pamuda. Ye duma in camp send a almost under musica.
All right.
And says Canaba.
Okay, all right. Orize coffee by that say unya bread edema. Orize coffee by PR and as a customer for Edema Ministry of Health as say ya pomudi and samuso. Fana maneto or ebiana necessary for ni be per se on money ya casa fana maneto near so betimi afre. It's no ya say musika na backlog no yente so anamebwa. Or say mo want so ya de bebremu. I mean, and this very one, do you think say it will yield any results? Any of you can answer.
We are hoping. With the statement he just made, citing the problems we go through and everything, we are counting on his words that they are going to expedite the process and pay us. With how he spoke passionately.
Right.
Yes, we don't want to believe that it's some political speeches, but we want to have that empathy. I believe it's an empathy speech he's giving that we are his children. I mean the director and the PR.
Okay, political me next question. So I say but hello, good afternoon. Sorry.
Good afternoon.
And but your friend send out for him body to my why.
Me den the Atta Phantom, you graduate unemployed nurses, secretary.
Okay, secretary.
But I
now it's one who real rotation year bay.
Yeah, me a year back of 2020 in a school. 20 national service baby in 2022. That the papa and some papa nekano. Na me peso online. Na me difference to which criteria no me the nurses no.
Okay. Who be certain which criteria? Then a political question no.
Because of say yapa 2020 budget maybe. I can say on authority. Say 2020 budget na ya form money na ya form back door.
Oh, ya form back door.
Back door.
Back door no nyabote. Back door no na no chese ukote bibia na ya foul.
And none of the thing because me work o kan sama Ghana say ba connected. Sika went to ya anji receipt no. O kan if provide the receipt na utia no. Why na utia man? The way things are going today, they take the money, they will take it from group to group. ABR host the best producer so now producer their copper ways now we so their copper ways so if the ever could do on win pakra all this cano. But people pay money to get posted and as I'm not kind of say for 2020 media on which criteria because you would degree for your certificate for your diploma for so on which criteria they defile you can say in any year you call government institution because we call company or the full fee. Obi call Holy Family or the full fee. Obi call Palebu or the full fee. It is criteria then the pass and company or the power.
Don't you think, sir, the quota ya the emo so extra? It's no more all the graduates in 2020 no. Omuntu mean so and more at a go. Is it possible?
Omuntu mean fire at a go. Right. So much team in the year where it's a beer this quota na abano. It's into be a year students in real confanoti and a student in your first class and a student in your second class. No, you know, I want it. I mean, that's all say. So on criteria being able to find for one day. Not that you need criteria by the power. No, so many independent real school. The classmates are in the real school. Right. Now, a certificate, a member certificate, personal. No, when you could do a word away, my fireman or part to call what.
Okay. but asaba akonso a okan ne say enya government schools for no kwa na yefa mo omo efa private schools no private institutions no so eka ho mo ya aware say private institutions ni nyina so say quota ne ba eka omo ana
meaning say eka omo but or say ya pa government institutions
right
then so me government institution na me call ye ne nyampa omo me colleagues e wo do ye adwuma no ye me criteria kwa ye for omo call wo ko ye adwuma so the criteria is what we are looking for.
okay
the buy no mo ka say bia ya fa nurses group you know the my quota na the my no is 20 for private for ni won say this time mo for private for but we see quota na buy na eboroso na mapadi
all right
ye yan fear ye ko government institution ye nyina da so
okay yeah that's so concern is well noted. I mean legitimate what the concern it to us. So this platform no get results and I hope that this show will get results at the amamo. Yembra me question na me bisa say unso na also on political to be na mo no then am call picketing mo placards in your political inscriptions
there be.
Okay, so let me for last. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Me ba cho your friends na afefe he.
Yo, me pa jo me di party na me kasa frakra.
Okay, bonite o maya. We nurse ana.
Me pa cho me nurse.
Okay. Year ben
2020.
Inti wo kan wa ye post to omo ana sa wo so ye post to.
Me pa cho me ti fie na me wo colleagues fu a ya post to omo.
Okay.
Omo tie sika nya posting.
Omo tie sika na ye post omo.
Yes, me pa be 2030. Omo tie sika ya post to omo bi tie 7,500. E bi tie 5,000. Ye tie sika na post to omo.
E je se mo amu ni sika no mo ti fie wo.
Ye ti fie ya nka mo ka tell you say ye metie bi mu ya me say me nya call metie sika na me yempo me si da bi.
Eti mo nya bote bra nya bote mo nya call no from where?
Oh ho na obi a link obi aga tell say onimobi e wo ministry onimobi wa ha say o say owo.
Eye mo am student ne ho me bo a.
Yeah, call for na like who staff bi kura na say obi within the health fraternity no obi timi frɛ ka tell say oh e bia onimu a o timi frɛ say oh obi timi abekia say ne wanya postings.
Okay.
Me say teaching hospital bi e wo Ghana ha. Many mobi wo ha wo yeduma me wo ho bredi no ka tell me say me wo 8,000 na
Fabra no post too.
Aha obi akunya da ho na me wo 8,000 me nya da bia mama e de ma yeduma wo.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
That was just no be my twin me asem na make no be my twin me na no be my asem na make. Mrs. Akra friend me say na metimi na me show David me twin me.
Okay.
Na you know we're fighting for this. The bia by microphone bi so ya na asomodin obehwana o technique nya no bia affect no akotua na okọ.
No akotua na okọ, right.
Papa na sem na wo kan o kan to cover the omo decide man no ministries hona because once omo ahun de bi na yesa nti oga say o true challenge say emra bontinu yeni mama for bebree
that's what I'm also saying say money nkofo bebree mo association no ade na yetimi expose omo.
Well,
because kanka most of you ebi kwa mo amoye intelligent na motimi esu ade ni ye no mo na mo nya sika nko 20 mutifie no ni akofa obi okọ school kra bia na wanya de but na koto ward na obo bonkofo pa na ni ukwan se malaria na akobo typhoid de na wawu enu ti no ade na mo ma out then we all fight this kanka in the system.
Mame said make us asem with you tamana me me service wo. Me wo word am me service na ye be tua service allowance no ye wo form be na ICT for be ban sana o me pese ansa na mo benya ye kan sen mo allowance no. Na me hospital am ye me service no e ba ye no mo so mo ton amaye.
I see.
Omo ton forms na amaye 25 cedi from now share student number of student ye what that e kan sen district na that kan sen
na 25 cedis sir.
So
okay. You know what? Me besa me come home na you fight that cancer no. It no we have to sit down and find a way. We have to expose those people charging such monies our ministry ho because papa dey say omo ni evidence bia it no say bia obi afro no for sika bra we have to have a way of exposing them either say wonya bre ehwe ye why I mean your time na so nti e mo 30 seconds na make no mo placards amode call ye nyina no na ye politically okay political inscriptions it no so obi wo ho mimi say genuinely me feel mamo na me person me support the fighter much ever say bia momo na mopo obi na ehwe na moye because if indeed you are fighting for yourself more allowance why do you write political inscriptions?
So on that I think it's just some few, and this is what happened when we are going for the demonstration. You see, as we are here, we are speaking on behalf of the people.
Yes.
So we gave them the platform to bring their concerns from home. So whatever you feel is what you hold. You understand?
Right.
So with the percentage of the placards that had political these ones are just few. I think about just 3 or 4. The concerns has been there. We are hungry. We need our monies now. Just that I would say because we are in a political
season,
yes,
you know,
that single or 2 placards are being displayed more. But the concerns are there. The members brought it themselves. We are not political.
Politically, okay.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Dr. Bawumia said oba a rotational and a national service on a optional. Mo take on it is that because mo na mo ye national service no mo take anything. Do you think some mo penny say and as optional na?
But optional in the me who say emboa because we share the way a nursing profession net here. I was say who could see under class we are no about field no about performing to get the practical concept. Okay. Now here lies the case how no we know now postings now quiet video it's necessary say we are you go through the rotation obey rotation say na be experience 1 year no betumanya but yes no one a year a person mo yan say omo fan kan NSS system no
right
na omo ntwe cut say monthly say na be relieve your financial difficulties enkoye say we be ko 1 year na wa chiri koma 1 year at the end of the day no enya ulcer. Last year obi a committee suicide and it was very serious. At the end of the day yeah executives no obeba no make catch say am ko anoma ko jiska mo ko kan she
and it's common we are students we've been in the association before mo beba kasa wo TV so na afem PR betimi afem wo achi na makwaje mo envelope mo be su kaka na kopa mo nemu kaka mebo a mo de na entesa
nti ye mu bi no o da bi ye de na entesa enu na ma ye mu bi no ye be take you over na se no we see ye bibi because at the end of the day o metima ye students no mo ko no mo ye o mo ka san mo kra de na mo ye sa na mo waste mo ne na me sa mo ko gigiska enti na ye so ye take decisions so sa de a e we see a babonten ni any ministry ni kan ni take steps say na be ya change will come.
Okay,
you know, nothing political.
Modemo a petition ko and your time frame be especially the clearance finance ministry or no.
With the finance ministry, we were told that the caretaker minister is not around. So the PRO said we should give them some time. We asked them how long are we going to wait.
No, now we don't have caretaker. Now we have a substantive minister. Okay. Mr. Amin,
So he said the person to receive our letter is not there.
Right.
So he took some minutes in addition to the letter we have. And he gave us a month
in a month's time.
In a month's time, within a month, we will hear from them.
We'll follow up within a month. We'll follow up. I would say for I mean, let's support this young, Ghanaians. Way more, and I'm more musical and Teddy. No more fair check for any other being. No, chine be a better baby. I must say, got a form my need to buy. I got a form my and Colani needs to buy, and a you father needs to buy. I didn't know you 9 months or accommodate now, or for any other alternative. So within a month, we will follow up with the Ministry of Health. Any yes, follow us by your heart. Move on, we know how passionate you are about anything that you support tomorrow. That's a never say share our original TV. So that's some more share within a month. The Ministry of Health for near could be some more clearance. I could say cheers.